do you know about my drug?
All because of Future, bro. Real shit.
Run a Train. That's what it's called.
Yeah, Run the Train. Man, you can run his ass right off this motherfucker. Matter of fact, leave him on the train tracks and just run him over.
Right. After every bar, pump, bitch. I said, damn, man. They done got cold hot.
Because it wasn't real, bro.
Right.
It wasn't
That's real. Yeah.
He's angry with somebody. Yeah.
Yeah. That was real. That was real. Like, motherfucker, if I see you was on. What we got for Kendrick, I feel like was highly disrespectful. I'm going to just say that. Talk about that man catalog like that, man. He broke down Kendrick catalog like he was stepping on doo-doo. Business podcast. Did you hear any M? There was one song. I think the Safety. In which before we go on that, let's talk about that a bit. Because that's definitely one that I put on my list, man. That was dope. And I think me and you maybe have a different interpretations. Same concept, but different interpretations. But because I know you were saying, what was you saying? It was a letter.
It was like, you know how M did Stand. And he was rapping pretty much what the fan wrote to him until he got to the final verse where he's actually talking back to the fan.
Right.
Safety is like, his partner was like, man, I haven't seen you in a while. I don't want to ask you for nothing, blah, 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 because I know what's going on with you and all that. Yeah. And came to another verse. He started off like, I haven't heard back from you. And when I heard that, it took me straight to Eminem, because that's one thing that was said. He was like, you still haven't wrote me back. You know what I'm saying? Right. So that's what you're like, okay, this might be his version of Stan, but not necessarily a Stan, but
more like his homeboy.
Right.
More like it from like a homeboy perspective from home. I thought that was a dope concept. Like his homeboy from home calling. You said letter, and when I heard it the second time, I was thinking more like a voice message he's leaving or something. Same thing, but and that was just interesting. The storytelling. I think he told about 4 stories on this thing. One was about a female. He did the one about the female, which I felt like he was talking about his wife on that one. They've been they've been together for like 20-something years, same woman. So she done seen it all. Let me just say that.
Yeah.
But yeah, that one, I think for the who the fuck is you? Now, this song, and who the fuck is you? It's a real nigga. This song, man, initially, I loved it. I think the more I listened to it, and I think really this is the only song that went in this form and manner as far as how I feel about it. But the more I listen to it, I'm like, the Unabomber thing. And then the second thing, we say every bar is a part of my murder wrath. Call Peter, then people chopping a bird in half. Like it, I got M. As soon as I heard it, I'm like, because then he went on to say break, and I know chopping a bird in half, because I know people, they just think we stupid and shit. I know what he's talking about. Call people, them people chopping a bird in half. He's talking about drugs. Then he goes, he goes on breaking further down to whatever's gonna earn the math. Exchange pounds for dollars and never converted cash. I know what he's talking about, but call Peter, them people chopping the bird in half. It gave me that Eminem vibe, man, because I don't know. It's something about it. I was getting M a little bit in some of these lines, which is kind of playful,
They could have been. And if I'm wrong, which I don't think it's a right or wrong, it's what we took from it.
Yeah.
It's okay if he was paying homage on that song and paying homage on Safety, because who was on the project twice, Jizzle? And answer my question, why?
Future.
Why?
What do you know about my drug? What do you
Listen,
know
bro.
about my pain?
Going back, because I did double back listen again because I felt bad for tuning a lot of it out. That I had an X by that song doing the live. That X still remains on that song, bro. It's not coming
Mm,
off. It's not coming
mm,
off. All because of Future, bro. Real shit.
Run a train. That's what it's called.
Yeah, run the train. Oh, man, you can run his ass right off this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, leave him on the train tracks and just run him over.
Right.
That's man, I ain't like
Right.
that song, bro. I didn't.
Yeah. Yeah. I thought the verses was cool, but yeah, every time Future came on, I was like, what did you do? I'm like, oh but you know what? He doubled back right after that with the Poor Things. Was you fucking with that Poor Things? That was the one he dropped the snippet to.
Oh, that's the one with. Is that the one with Tim's on it, right?
No, that's not the one. It got that sample playing through it with the what I call like a traditional J. Cole beat with the hi hat. Ooh, ooh. You know,
I got a take by that song, so I know I liked it.
yeah. That's the one he said. I think he was going like punk bitch.
Oh yeah.
who,
Yeah. You
who
punk.
my thing is, who is from Fayetteville who raps? Because he's talking about someone from Fayetteville, and he's talking about like he said he want the fade. He say, hey, we can do this. Put the I don't know if that's the same song or not, but on one of these songs, he talking about running the fade. Some dude in the Fayetteville talking about him, and he's going off. I'm like, damn, who else is from Fayetteville? Who the fuck is he talking about on here? Like, I
I don't know. I don't know every rapper from North Carolina, and I
yeah,
definitely don't know every rapper from Fayetteville.
he went in on the punk bitch after every bar, punk bitch. I said, damn, man, they done got cold hot, man.
Yeah, I
He ain't
don't know
even
who the hell Cole talking about, bro.
he ain't even do that to Kendrick, man. Shit,
Because it
shit,
wasn't real, bro. It
right.
wasn't
That's
real.
real. Yeah,
He
that shit
angry
there.
with somebody. Yeah.
Yeah, that was real. That was real. Like motherfucker, if I see you was on, then that was not what we got from Kendrick. But and what we got from Kendrick, or what we got for Kendrick, I feel like was highly disrespectful. I'm gonna just say that. Talk about that man catalog like that, man. He broke down Kendrick catalog like he was stepping on doo doo. I listened to that shit. Anyway, I you know.
Listen, I mean, Jay-Z did the same thing to Nas, man. I
Yeah,
can
yeah,
abide. But, who knows? Who knows? I
yeah.
know he probably don't feel that way, or he could feel that way inside and just vocalize that shit. And you're like, you know what? I shouldn't have said that. That's my dog. I should have never told
Right.
that. I don't know. But
Yeah. I think yeah, it's interesting. Couple more things before we get up out of here. I think he does this thing where it's a contrast, right? He'll have a real gritty production and he puts that singing on it, he harmonizes on it, which you'll get like a Benny the Butcher type beat, and then he'll harmonize and sing on it. Um, the contrast of it, I like it at times. At other times, I feel like I just want it on a boom pap like that. I just want to hear you rapping. Uh, so I think a couple of the songs that were boom pap, I don't have on my list just because it was too much harmony for me. When it comes to the singing and harmony, how did you feel about that, or did you feel anything about it, or
well, you know me. I like to, throwing some singing in my verses, my songs. I love R&B, point blank. Period. I
yeah,
think there's a time and place for singing on a rap song. Um, I didn't find anything wrong with it because it sounded good to me, man. You know,
yeah,
whether it should have been on that particular beat, that's for the sonic boom ear. You know what I'm saying? But for me, the fact that it just sounded good, it really didn't bother me. Some people don't like all that singing, period. But I, you know,
Yeah,
I'm cool.
yeah, yeah. He had. I did. I salute to Cole for putting PD Pablo
Yes,
um Moray. Ain't Moray from North Carolina? I
I
thought he
think he
was.
is.
No, I can't remember. But it was interesting hearing. I swear he from one of them Carolinas. If it ain't North, it's South. Um,
He had
but yeah,
boots
like
on it.
yeah, Boosie. He got Boosie. Put the Boosie sample in there. I did. I will say about the storytelling. The storytelling on the Village was dope. He had, I think, it was either 4 or 5 storytelling songs he had on there. But it just it's more insight into who he is, what he thinks about. And this actual song had Erica Badu actually on the song, so that was good. The Man Above, Marvin Sapp, had Marvin Sapp, the gospel singer, on that thing. You remember that one? Never should have made
Yeah, yeah,
it.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah.
Moray is actually from Fayetteville.
Oh, he's from Fayetteville. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. So that's definitely monumental, man. He putting people in position. That was actually What If, the song you talking about, and I thought that song was definitely probably top 3, I would say, on the album. That What If, from the perspective of Biggie talking to Pop, and I thought that was dope. Very creative. Very creative.
Yeah, he had his creative niche. He left the braggadocious alone, at least for the most part, and went back into his artistry bag. And I ain't gonna sit here and flex with you. I like the braggadocious a little bit better. That's just
Oh shit.
I
I ain't mad at you. Yeah.
like to hear Cole talking shit, but that's
Yeah.
how we came in the game with his artistry. I can't be mad at it. Um, so,
Yeah.
but
Dope project. I mean, was hoping for some other things, but
yeah, definitely. And one thing, and I think I talked about him and him not really having his own artists on these projects, bro. I was expecting to
ah
hear JID on here. I know he has had his issues with old girl Ari. Oh, is it
mhm.
Ari? Yeah.
Mhm.
I didn't expect to hear from it, but JID, Earth
Yeah.
Gang, some of those guys, you know what I'm
I
saying?
was
I didn't hear none of that, so I was really shocked about that. But
yeah. And
Cole,
we
Cole.
Cole is Cole, and we've talked about that with Kendrick. And I will say, Ab did just drop a project and did have Kendrick on one of them things, and I think that's yeah. I was hoping for that good old Jid feature. I feel like he would have went crazy on that. Who the fuck is you? Like man, but
Remix.
maybe a remix. Who knows? Who knows? But for the most part, that's all I got, man. We've been up here for a while now. Is there anything else you want to chop on?
No, salute to Cole. He came in, did what he did. He left on his own terms. Can't get mad at it. Regardless of what I wanted to hear, um, I gave it a second listen, and I respect it. I respect it, and we're gonna leave it at that with me.
Yeah, I got one bar up here. I'm gonna leave it alone. Let's go. We're gonna get up out of here. That's boss. I'm YJ. Man, appreciate y'all watching, man. We had to do the full breakdown, man. We're gonna get up out of thing. Hit that like button for hip hop, hit that like button for good hip hop breakdowns as we do.
It's a cold world.
Business Podcast.
podcast.